Hi, I'm Dr. Patrick Spray, and I'm here with Jen and Anna, and you're watching Warrior TV News.
Good afternoon, Warriors. I'm Anna.
And I'm Jenn.
And you're watching this Friday's feature edition of Warrior TV News. First, Ramsey, Reynolds, and Hanna talked to staff and students about the upcoming walkout.
Finally, Hunter Metheny, Brock Harris, and Aaron Baker run over to coaches and players of lacrosse to learn more. All this and more on today's feature edition of Warrior TV News.
Woman, you're nice broad face and a nice hip. Woman, you're nice and energetic. Big ship on the ocean that be tight. And woman, you're nice broad face and a nice hip. Make man flip and bust them lip. Woman, you're nice and energetic. Big ship on the ocean that be tight. And whoa! I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it.
Move it!
As many of you may know, tragedy struck a high school in Parkland, Florida. In their honor, there will be a walkout March 14th at 10 a.m. for 17 minutes. Ramsey, Reynolds, and Hanna talked to staff and students to get their perspective on the hardship.
The tragedy at Stoneman Douglas was not because of Stoneman Douglas.
With all that's happening in the WCHS building, it's hard to imagine that the students could take any more projects on their plate. But with recent events taking place at Stoneman Douglas High School in Florida, it's become a mission to make things right for students around the country. Jalen Ingle, Leisha Thacker, and Kylie Pitzer expressed their opinions on the past events.
Even though you don't know someone, you can still show support for them and that we are all strong together. I feel like it's just a way to show support for everybody, honestly, and it just gets everybody involved and stuff so they know that they are the change. It's a way for me to show my support to the communities even though they're not around me. And I feel like it's really helping others understand what's happening around them and that they can change.
I want to be able to show the 17 kids and their families like those kids mattered and that even though I didn't know them personally, their deaths still affected me in some way. And the main thing is it's a memorial service. It's not a place to get violent. It's not a place to attack someone else's ideas and who they are as a person.
To me, the walkout is representing something that I believe strongly in and pushing forth something that I believe should be pushed forth. I believe that the students could learn to appreciate life as they know it and appreciate the things that they have while recognizing how that we still live in a democracy, that we do have a right to stand up for the things that we believe in and protest those things peacefully.
Peaceful protests sound like something from our past, but with the walkout taking place right in front of our eyes, how will it compare to those we previously heard about? Warrior TV goes to Miss Lewis to get more information.
Most well-known form of peaceful protest was led by Martin Luther King Jr. People learned from those protests during the Civil Rights Movement that while the change may be a little bit slower than people like, that peaceful protest actually is it's a way to build a reputable cause for what you're trying to fight for, because people will see you're not trying to start trouble. You really just want people to know about your cause more. I'm teaching here for 15 years, and in the 15 years that I've taught here, the only thing that students have really protested are school lunches. And while their protest was pretty effective in getting their voice heard about what their opinions were on the school lunches, this is definitely the most meaningful thing that I've ever seen students protest. So hopefully what they will get out of this, the lesson they will get from this, is that one, I really hope that they take this protest seriously, and two, I hope that they can see that they can be part of a bigger change.
The walkout will take place on March 14th at 10 a.m. Those looking to join will need to sign up for the plus time class before third period. It will take place right behind me on the football field where plenty of security will attend to help students feel safe. From outside door 11, I'm Hannah, here with Ramsey, Warrior TV News.
I need to get rid of all these books.
Wait.
Huh?
Warriors. Don't throw away your old books. Donate them to Books for Africa. You can donate from now till March 14th. For every 5 books, you will be entered into a drawing to win a $25 gift card. Books for Africa does not accept all types of books. For more info, visit the bulletin boards located around the school. Be a part of something bigger than yourself. The sport of lacrosse is beginning to catch the eye of many people around Whiteland. Hunter Metheny, Aaron Baker, and Brock Harris go to players and coaches to figure out how its season is playing off.
Whiteland Community High School offers several different opportunities to its students. Now, for the first time ever, those opportunities include the sport of lacrosse. Warrior TV went to coaches and players of Whiteland's brand new lacrosse team to learn more about how this popular sport is beginning to shape at WCHS.
There's a lot of good kids out here. A lot of them never played the game before. They're trying very hard. They're putting forth a lot of effort. They're showing up when I'm not here to practice. You know, that you can't coach that. That's just great dedication on the kids themselves. Everybody get playing time, everybody get game time experience. Ideally, we would love to join the IHSLA League next year. We need to make a couple of requirements, but to set these guys up for success, we got to get some game time, playing time, and then that'll help them get better. My whole goal as a coach, everybody gets better. You know, they all get better in one aspect of the game or another.
Well, basically right now we've been taking all the new guys, we've been running some basic drills, making sure that they know and remember the basics that we taught last year, and now we are improving upon those skills by adding stuff like plays, picks, and more advanced tactics for the games this year. Lacrosse came into my life in 7th grade, and it's been very important to me. It was probably the first sport I ever played. As soon as I got my hands on a stick, man, I loved it. It was probably one of the most fun sports that I've ever played. The most favorite thing about lacrosse for me is probably the unity on the field is very important to me. I know that when I play, these guys have my backs. They're basically like my brothers, and that's always been important to me to know that there's always someone that I can go to for help, whether it's on the field or off.
All right. It's been pretty fun. We're all working pretty hard and just generally trying to get better and prepare for our first game. Just increase my social circle and maybe generally feel better physically. Just getting more physically active and all the teamwork, getting to know some more people through this sport.
The lacrosse team continues to be hard at work, so remember, Warriors, to go out and show your support. This is Brock, Warrior TV News.
Ready? I feel the master. I feel him. Y'all ready? They ready? Well, come on. Well, come on. Y'all ready? They ready? We ready? We ready? Come on. Come on. We ready? We ready? Come on. Break bread, ho. Break bread, ho. Come on. Break bread, ho. Break bread, ho. Come on. We ready? We ready? Come on. We ready? Come on.
Warriors. There is a track meet today at UND. Start time is 5:30. Be there to support your running Warriors. And that's all we have for you on this feature edition of Warrior TV News. Until next time,
have a good one.